Game time, put me in, coach. Today we are talking about the All-Star players that should be playing in the All-Star game. Who did you vote for to be in the All-Star game? When I'm thinking about the All-Star game, I'm thinking about the high fly acts, the back and forth, the one-on-ones, guys going at each other. Now I know it's not going to be a lot of defense played, but I want the most entertaining players because I just want to see something special. Last year, I know we had Dame Lillard and Steph Curry hitting threes from half court, which was amazing. We always have Giannis, who plays extremely hard, and because he plays hard, he always ends up with some type of highlight dunks. I'm looking forward to seeing plays like that. The guys that I voted for to be in the All-Star game are... Wait, before we get into that, I need you guys to do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video like an assist, because here we are talking basketball. So you're going to get commentary, highlights, and most importantly, I'm going to cover the biggest stories in the world of basketball. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So I know that there's going to be some guys that are going to get snubbed, and I also know that because of health and safety protocols and injuries, that there's going to be some guys not in the lineup or not able to play, or maybe they don't want to go and play because of what's going on in the world today. These are the guys that I have voted for to be in the All-Star game. I'm going to start with the Western Conference first, and we got to start with the guys who are locked in for sure picks: Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Jokic. Why Steph? Because his team is the #1 team. Plus, he broke the all-time three-point record, and he still has a lot of years of basketball left in him. So he is going to destroy that record. Then we have LeBron, a guy who's playing point center for my Lakers, and he's doing a hell of a job. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing when AD is going to come back, but that's neither here nor there. Then we have Jokic. Now, we got to give Jokic credit because the Nuggets are still in the playoff hunt, even though they don't have two of their main players, being Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. So you got to give Jokic all of that credit because, I mean, who else is there? I mean, I know those guys, but the casual NBA fan doesn't know the other guys on that team. So that brings me to who else should be in the starting lineup. So me personally, I love what Ja Morant is doing this year. So I have Steph Curry and Ja Morant. Now, the forward that I wanted to go with LeBron and Jokic was Paul George, because he has been doing his thing. There's of an injury that he has right now that kind of makes me think he probably won't be there. So I would either put Luka or Draymond Green in that position. Maybe Luka, because I feel like he's going to have more of an entertainment factor. But don't sleep on a guy like Draymond Green, because he can give you that back and forth, and he does pass the ball to Steph. So I'm sure he would love to throw lobs to anybody who can catch them. Now, we're going to talk about the guys that I will have on the bench. I was kind of conflicted because I was like, man, you know, when it comes to a guy like Spider Mitchell, his team is one of the top teams in the West, just like last year. Without Donovan Mitchell, the Utah Jazz would not be anything about him. So I'm curious, do people hate Utah, or is Donovan Mitchell just not that special to people? Because the plays and the things that I'm seeing him do is simply amazing. But here are the guys that I have on the bench: Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, or Draymond Green, Rudy Gobert. So then we're going to go ahead and move to the Eastern Conference. Now, the Eastern Conference is pretty much a lock because, I mean, it's, you know, you have Kevin Durant. His numbers show that he is the best scorer in the NBA today. Then we have Giannis, probably the most dominant player in the NBA, but then a guy who would actually be in a debate for that would be Joel Embiid. So we have three locks: Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Joel. But then you have to put DeMar DeRozan in there, because what he's been doing for the Bulls is simply amazing, because he did not look like this when he was playing with the Spurs a couple seasons ago. the starting guard that I would have playing with these 4 locks is Trae Young. And the reason why is because, I mean, he just had 56 and 14. 14 assists means he's going to be passing the ball. Guys are going to have wide open dunks, lobs. It's going to be fun to see. Now, the guys that I have on the bench, Zach LaVine, LaMelo Ball, Jason Tatum, Jared Allen, and Mikal Bridges. I was kind of conflicted on Vucevic, the center from the Bulls, but I have to give it to Miles Bridges because what he's been doing has been simply amazing. Now, I know there's going to be some snubs, so put in the comments, who do you guys feel should be in the All-Star game? Who did you guys actually vote for? Comment that under below. Lastly, I have to say this, and I should have probably said this first. This game is in Cleveland, Ohio. So, because this game is in Cleveland, Ohio, I expect LeBron or Steph Curry, because they're from that area, to actually go for the MVP. So that should be an actual fun thing to see, because I'm sure Steph is going to get his shots up. And depending on how LeBron feels, LeBron might actually go ahead and push and make a push for that All-Star MVP. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys on the next one. Peace.